Oklahoma where the winds come, sweeping down the plain, twisters blow away your kingdom. Noise from the Sooner State, feel it in your eardrum. Way past the beginning and we are nowhere near done. My goodness, I'm nice with it. You can snap back, hold your hat, this how I'm fitted. Getting fueled up off your hate as if I need it. Why your takes on eating lighter, people say I did it. You didn't know? When I hit the road, dog cities hear me spitting flows. Meanwhile, on tracks, I'm really not your typical spiritual, lyrical miracle, you imbecile. Going harder than a tombstone. Here lies in a method that never saw its doom, though. Joints instrumentally fired by IQ, yo. Rocking like a Lucifer track, well, what do you know?
Forward and I can't go back.
Welcome all. This is the Outsiders Green Country Soccer Podcast. As y'all know, my name is Mario. I am with my good co-host David. David, how you doing tonight?
Well, yeah, a lot better than last weekend. You know, no games last weekend. We had a little bit of a game this weekend, so a lot better.
Just a little game, you know.
A little game.
A little home game. As everybody knows, this title, I kind of put the title for this episode. It's called Twerking and a little bit of Jager. And we'll talk more about that later. If y'all can hear me good right now, my voice ain't great. I'm still suffering from Saturday night's amazing victory, 4-1. It's been a while since we scored a 4-1 game, especially at home as well. And hopefully in a week, like a couple days, we don't get a office saying, "Oh, you have an ineligible player" or some BS like that. I'm not sure if you remember the whole Paris G situation, but
Jesus, you're starting to plot from fucking 10 years ago, bud. 7, 8, 6. Well, that was 2017. Yeah, 8 years ago.
That was 8 years ago. I'm still
a
little victimized from it, but you know, can you blame me?
That was a great game too. We won 3-1, and we turned out like got on the USL Champion website, and then it was reverse scores. Like no, it's like no, and it was like, oh wait.
I was like, is there like a trick move or a trick kind of play that Colorado Springs switchbacks kind of did? It's like, hey, reverse uno. But man, what have you been watching this week other than, you know, our beloved FC Tulsa?
So I watched an old television show called Raising Hope. You know, the guy that did My Name is Earl did a show after that called Raising Hope. You know, I was a little bit all soccered out after that little bit of a Jaeger Cup game. And let's see what else I watched. Squid Game, the last season's Squid Game. I'm watching that, yeah. Oh, you wanted me to talk about like U.S. men's national team or women's national, or Chelsea playing in this this make-believe cup.
Like you guys couldn't make it. I mean, it's okay, you know. We'll talk about Chelsea here shortly, but I do want to talk about.
We won't.
I want to talk about the U.S. men's national team and the women's team. So, for me, and I know this might be kind of throwing my U.S. fandom under questioning here, but what's the point of playing a same team twice? Especially Ireland, like for the women, like what doesn't make it? Like, is it because they're here and they're like, hey, you know, we'll just play 2 games or whatnot? But I just don't understand why. What was the point? Like me and Angela were talking about it. It was like last week. I was like, oh great, we'll watch the U.S. women play Ireland for I don't even know if it was a tournament or whatnot. And then I think it was last night she was like, oh, the women are playing Ireland again. I was like, are you sure we're not just watching a recap or something? But
maybe it's just to get some of the younger players some minutes, you know, get them some international stage games. You know, it's not like they're playing, you know, I don't know, what's a good women's team? England or Brazil. Yeah. I mean, so, yeah.
Speaking of not playing really good teams, we're talking about the U.S. men's national team. And
are they going to be looking for another new head coach?
You You would think in that first half, but
because there's a rumor going out that Pochettino interviewed for the Brentford job.
yeah, that's
Because Thomas
crazy.
Frank just left Brentford for Tottenham. So I'm looking at you, Michael Ensign. Go get that job.
Yeah, yeah. You need it. Forget Nashville. You need a bigger stage.
You mean the
That's also
bigger
on the map
stage,
on that one. Yeah.
right?
But one thing about the U.S. men's national team that was a gritty match all the way to penalty kicks, and I keep forgetting the name of that goalie, but for the men's team, but he put his name in the hat. I mean, I was in the end of the game was saying Matt Turner, who like there shouldn't be any other goalie considered to start other than that. What's his name, Freeze or something like that. But yeah, he played lights out and he did some amazing saves in that penalty kick. But it's not going to get easier. But now I'm thinking it's going to be a Mexico United States men's national team final. Do you have any opinion or say on that?
No, I don't watch the men's national team. I just don't watch them. I watch the women's team.
Well, Angel just corrected us. His name is Freeze. So yeah.
Yeah.
But one thing
Golly.
I do got to go back to the women's game. I am not a fan of a goalkeeper jersey until I saw Ireland's pink jersey. That thing, it was beautiful. I never really wanted a goalkeeper jersey, but I might consider getting one.
Mm-mm.
I think one day
I
look.
mean, you get Johan's kit. Johan wears that green kit really nicely.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
So
I definitely consider that. Well, what do you want to talk about next, there, sir?
I
Wait,
know
wait,
you.
wait. I did say Chelsea. Chelsea.
Who? I don't know who this Chelsea lady you're talking about is.
The only one representing the Premier League team. I mean,
City's shitty's still in the thing yet, aren't they?
are they really in England? I mean, who cares about them, right?
Man, shitty. So
But
I don't really care about this tournament. It is a come on now.
now tell me why you
Club
don't like it. Why don't you like it?
club club World Cup. Jeez. Let's just nobody's watching this thing except for Chelsea fans.
I'm not sure, man. I keep watching
And
like fans and for Atalanta or Benfica coming here to the United States and some of their patrons that live here, and they pack their section, man, pretty good. And I mean,
that little 8 by 10 section that
it's a lot more than the
because
opposite side.
if they turn the cameras are opposite, it's bleachers.
We're not talking about
I
the
think
MLS, but
well, I think honestly, Inter Miami's like the Miami games are the only ones that have been sold out. I don't think.
yeah, I mean, you have Messi there. I
eh,
mean, he's gonna sell out.
eh,
It's the only reason an MLS
was
team
he
sells
playing
out.
against? Was he playing against PSG? Was he?
Uh,
Because it didn't look like it on the scoreboard.
no, I didn't get to watch the match. I didn't really care for it. All I knew is when we got to the stadium, they got beat 4-1, and I was like, yeah. I mean, it's an MLS team. Can you
Well,
expect?
good luck to your Chelsea. I know I'm ragging on you about this make believe cup, but you're making a lot of money off of this thing.
I
'Cause
love it.
it's a lot of money being made off of it. I don't know where this money's coming from because they sold like 17 total tickets. But
This man,
hey,
but
hey,
it's more than that. But yeah,
it, just hey, Todd Bowley can go buy another 32 players now. I
that's all
mean,
that matters. That's
that's
all that
all
matters.
that that's all that matters is that the stands at Stamford Bridge aren't going to be fans this year. It's going to be extra Chelsea players around the stadium just sitting around because
Well,
they have to have seats for them somewhere, you know.
we gotta build a new stadium, so we need the money.
Right, right. You do, yeah. So, all right, enough Chelsea talk. Good luck to Chelsea in the Club World Cup. I'm ragging on them a lot here, but good luck to them. There's some tough teams in it, but Chelsea got a good chance of winning it. So good luck. But I want to talk a little bit something before we get into the USL Championship news and notes. The Jagermeister Cup. You want to talk a little Jagermeister Cup?
Yes, 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 yes.
So there's been how are you liking this Jagermeister Cup setup? Do you like the group stage, or would you just like it to be a big ass tournament?
I don't know, man. To be honest, I like the group stage. It kind of gives it that little, like the European Championship. It gives it that kind of little bit of prestige, but it's through the season. And I know a lot of people's like, well, the Premier League's through the UEFA Championship is through the season as well. But I like it. I like seeing League One, League Championship, and it gets me excited, man. I mean, in the beginning of the tournament, I was a little bit down because we weren't doing that great, but now it's starting to be exciting.
Our tournament's pretty much dead. Our tournament's pretty much done. We can play spoiler right now. We're done.
There's a hope. There's a hope. We can score like
There's
5 more goals, and then
right.
hopefully Birmingham kind of shits the bed.
My whole hope on this, or my want adjusting this, is I like the group stage, but unless you're the top team or a wild card team, you don't have it. You got to be the top team in a group of 6 to advance. I would like to see it be more like, you play your group stage, and then like maybe the top 3 advance in each group, that, and then seed it from there based upon goals scored or overall record, and then have a 16 team tournament there
Yeah,
to go forward. I mean, you got some teams that after 2 games, we're one of them because we didn't we got 1 point out of the first 2 games. We're pretty much done. We're pretty much done in it. There's a really slim chance we can advance. We're not done yet, but it's a really slim chance. I mean, it would have helped if Birmingham, I think it would have helped if Birmingham would have beat Indy. That way, if we would have beat Indy in our next game in the Jagermeister Cup, we would have that head-to-head victory against them. But right now, Birmingham's got that head-to-head against us, and Indy's got more points than Birmingham right now. So we're third in the table, and it's going to be really hard for us to advance above Birmingham.
that's true.
So I like it. I love the idea of more cups, more chances for hardware, silverware, the better. But I wish they would expand after the group stage.
Yeah. But doesn't it feel good to say FC Tulsa and silverware at the same sentence?
Well, I want to see that silverware first,
Oh yeah. Oh yes.
So, let's let me bring it up here. Standings as we speak right now. Group 1, Las Vegas Lights of all teams lead Group 1. They got 9 points, but they played all their matches. Sacramento still got a game to play. Monterey still got a game to play. They could tie Las Vegas. Group 2, San Antonio got 9 points. New Mexico's at 6. Group 3, which is our stage, Indy's got 8. Birmingham's at 7. We got 4. So it's going to be real hard for us to advance. Group 4, Rhode Island's got 9 points. Hartford's got 7. It's kind of funny that kind of 2 teams that are slacking in the regular season are winning Group 4. Group 5, you got Loudoun with 8 and Lou City with 6. And Group 6, you have a League One team leading the way in Greenville with 6 points. Miami FC's got 5. Tampa Bay's got 4. Wow, that Group 6 is going to be that last. Tampa Bay still got 2 games to play. FC Naples still got 2 games to play. I guess the big surprise would be Charleston only 2 points in their group stage.
Now, is that the biggest surprise from all the groups for you? Because I got two teams that are really surprised me that they're not doing that great. Uh, my number one team, Union Omaha. I mean, what
Mm.
might
They-
even
They're 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 struggling this year in League One. They're kind of towards bottom of the table.
and then my second one, Charleston Battery. I mean, just like you said,
Mhm.
um, I, I was expecting them to be leading that. I'm surprised that Tampa's doing somewhat good. I mean, they won one and tied one, but I brings me to one question
They're
that I have to ask
they're
you.
doing it for Nate. They're doing it for Nate.
There's one question that I do need to ask you. Our
Okay.
team, our teams are really taking this tournament seriously this year, especially the championship. Like for me, I seeing Charleston not do that great, seeing Tampa doing somewhat, and then some of these teams that are kind of floundering when they're doing great in the regular season. It kind of makes me like
So
reconsider this tournament.
I see it playing out a lot about like the FA Cup in England. There, a lot of people are playing their second string goalkeepers. About we did. We played Cole Johnson. Brian Dowd, I think, played the first game, if I remember right. I'm watching the Phoenix Texoma game right now, which it was a 5-4 goal extravaganza, but Phoenix is playing their backup goalkeeper. Uh, Sacramento played their backup goalkeeper. Um, uh, Jared Mazzola or Danny Vitiello didn't play, so I think a lot of teams were playing their backups. San Antonio had to go play with like 5 or 6 academy kids in Colorado Springs on Wednesday night. So a lot of teams I think are playing. They're taking that whole stand where we're gonna field a strong team. We're not gonna have everybody there, but if we get to the group stage, that's when we'll start
Taking
putting
it
our
serious.
guys in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just think it's the first year for this for the USL Championship. First year to have like a major like mid season intertwined with regular season games type of cup.
Yep.
It's something that me and you both wanted for a long time was an inter league cup with the USL Championship. Maybe we can work in Nisa next year. I don't know.
Whoa,
Nisa
whoa,
might
whoa,
be too
whoa,
big for
whoa, whoa,
Nisa
whoa.
might be a little too big next year. I don't know.
Hold your horses there, sir. Next thing you'll be saying that other branch of NISA, what was it called? Uh, NISA Plus or whatever it was.
Nisa Nation.
NISA Nation. Yes, there you go.
Come on, get your Nisa facts right, bro.
Excuse
Get
me.
your Nisa
Excuse
facts right.
me. Excuse me. Excuse me.
I have been searching for a LA Force championship shirt. I can't find one. That's how hot they
I've
were.
not checked Marshalls or any other place like
They
that.
were. It was so hot, sold out. Nisa Nation. All
I think
right.
you got it right on the sold out part, but
But
uh,
let's talk. Let's talk. We'll talk little more Jaeger Meister Cup when we get to FC Tulsa talk. But we could talk a little bit more USL Championship, USL news and notes. Power rankings. Power rankings.
love them. We don't have to
I
play.
for I for one hate power rankings.
I know.
I hate the USL Championship power rankings because I don't want people to be thinking, damn, that Tulsa team's pretty good. I want
we
people to
don't even have to play.
underestimate. I want them to underestimate. Because where is FC Tulsa right now?
Number two.
We're sitting currently number 2 in the power rankings behind Louisville City FC. Um, we've been second in the power rankings for 2 weeks in a row now. Well deserved, well justified. The guys have been playing amazing. Great record right now, second or third in the West with games in hand. We got 2 games in hand over most teams. So the guys have earned it. Well deserved power rankings. Um, I just I like it when people underestimate us. And hey, we got 2 Marios.
Oh God.
You're right there, bud.
Yeah, trying to do
Anyways,
something.
but guess who is last in the power rankings right now?
Dead last, I would have to say, would it be Tampa?
Yes, Tampa Bay. Ooh, man, Tampa Bay. I just, man,
Go
that's
ahead and say
crazy.
it. Go ahead and say it. Didn't they release a play or trade a player or something like that?
He got out of town. He got out of town because he too big for Tampa. Too big for
Too,
Tampa.
too big.
Nate, and if you know what he's talking about, Nate Worth was he sent out on loan? I think he was just sent out on loan.
Yeah, I think
Back
so.
back to the New York Red Bulls too, who FC Tulsa got him from. So yeah, well, sad times for Nate Worth. I mean, we and you could get into a discussion about Nate Worth, but I just don't want to. I just
You don't want to hear me tell you I told you so.
the poor kid, he's just not getting the chances he needed here in the USL Championship. He just need
Just needed
he
two
just
more
needs
years
more.
of that U.S. Special Olympics team play, man. I just tell you what.
Wow, wow, ow, burn. But
Shots.
we will digress. But a little League One talk here. There's a new branded club. Did you see the
Oh
new
yes,
branded club?
I do. I do like it. I'm actually a little jealous because I kind of like that color of green. Normally, I'm not a green fan, as you know. But aren't we
We're
getting
talking about.
tired of all these athletic
So
clubs?
I did some research. So what we're talking about is the rumored USL League One Boise club has been branded. They've came out with a brand. They've come out with their logo and everything. Athletic Club Boise. So little background on Boise, Idaho. It has one of the largest Basque populations in the United States. And if you know what Basque is, I really don't know what Basque is, but a little bit of research. It's huge in Spain. And so that's where the athletic club comes in. It's from like Atletico Madrid, all the Spanish teams. So it's deriving the name from that Spanish clubs for the Basque population there in Boise, Idaho. So, yeah, so cool logo. I think the crest is supposed to be like it's a lightning bolt shaped peregrine falcon. Which, if you ever seen that falcon, it's a badass bird, and the little lightning bolt, it looks kind of weak to me. It just looks a little weak. Colors are nice, green and black. Should start play next year in the USL League One. Um, League One's got a lot of teams scheduled to join the league next year. Like Sarasota Paradise.
Is
Let's
Santa
see
Barbara coming in?
Santa Barbara's supposed to be going to championship next year. We're talking about League One. You're looking at Corpus Christi is supposedly going to start next year. Fort Lauderdale United FC, Fort Wayne, Sarasota Paradise. So they're filling out the ranks of League One before we could start Pro Rel. So I think that's really good. And speak of the devil, he woken up from his nap. He's got his Oklahoma City Thunder championship hat on, NBA championship hat on. He partied so hard since last Tuesday that he didn't even make it to the game this weekend. He's just been so worn out. He's just been dragging it. But he's here. Josh is here. Hey, Josh.
What's up, guys? What
All
is
right.
up?
All right, Josh. Let's see what you're wearing. I gotta see every.
Get check. Fit check.
Oh my God! Look at this man. This man is. What do you want, Josh? Because I think I'll get it for you, man. Like it's
I'm about to push the remove button right now. Yeah, I've got my fingers hovering over the remove button.
This man is. I am jealous. I was actually looking at that.
It's a nice jersey.
It
is a nice jersey.
It is. It is.
No, it's not. No.
Especially tonight, as we're beating up on. I think it was Cincinnati Reds right now.
Who doesn't?
Yeah, I know. Let's not talk about
they're like the Chattanooga Red Wolves of the Major League Baseball. Come on, bro.
That's
all right. Yeah.
That's not nice.
But
You know what's not nice is that you weren't at the game Saturday and did not enjoy the festivities with the group, and your dad was so happy and just like on his best behavior. And
I had
Dad was
I
there, your new girlfriend was there, your new stepbrothers were there. I mean,
I had some things to do. I had some things to take care of.
yeah.
yeah, sure.
But now that we're talking about it, should we go ahead and start talking about the Jaeger match?
The Jagermeister Cup match. FC Tulsa versus the Chattanooga Red Wolves, the second best team in Chattanooga. Second best team. Actually, the best team because they beat Chattanooga FC in the U.S. Open Cup, so we really can't say that. Here's where the Red Wolves screwed up. After they scored their damn goal, that goalkeeper turned around and gestured toward us. Got too big for his britches right off the damn bat. So,
Yep.
I wish
Josh,
I
you
was
weren't
there for
there.
that.
You didn't get to see it, but he turned around and then we made that guy cry. So
After he ruined our field and our divots, man. I tell you
he
what.
could not keep it. What's the name? Jason Smith. Jason Smith. You allowed 4 goals, Jason. They were all your fault. Anyways, FC Tulsa won 4-1. Goals by Taylor Calhoun in the 20th minute. Jamie Weber with his first ever goal in the FC Tulsa kit in the 36th minute. Stefan
Should
Lukic
be a second goal.
scoring his against his old team in the 51st minute. Owen Dam in the 62nd minute. Two players made their FC Tulsa debuts. Anthony Harper and Cole Johnson. Cole Johnson, who was in goal. Let's start with talking about Cole. I know you watched the game, Josh. Mario, you were there. He looked decent in goal. I mean, I don't have anything negative to say about it. He didn't talk as much as I like my goalkeeper. Like, Johan, when he talks, the guys listen out there. Dowd was pretty good in control of the box talking, but Cole, maybe it's because he's young and first career FC Tulsa match. He didn't seem to be as vocal and command the defense, but that's why we got AB Suzuki. AB controls that too. So your feelings on Cole Johnson debuting?
Go ahead, Josh. You weren't there, so I want to see.
I think I would have liked to see him do more on the first goal. I think that was an easy save.
Yeah.
That was, I think, a little bit of a mistake on his part. But yeah, from what I did get to watch, he was pretty good. I only really got to watch the first half, so I got to see the 2 goals, and then I had to go and do something.
Yeah. Can we please talk about the goals by goal, because I really want to hear you guys' opinions on all 4 of them.
Taylor's goal, after rewatching it, I didn't realize that he himself set that up. In that he's the one who hit that in the air and then got the rebound for it.
I know what Mario wants to talk about the Taylor goal, because that thing was going wide right, and it just it curled in some weird curl. And me and Mario both had this conversation at the game. Josh, you could have been there, Josh, to have this conversation, but you weren't there. Our first 2 goals were really weak goals, in my opinion. They were weak. They went in, so amazing, awesome, but they weren't the best struck balls.
Taylor's goal was he made that happen. He made that happen. He curved it into that side post.
It was one of the worst defense, I falling asleep, I think I've ever seen.
I think the goalie could have done something better, because
they let that ball in the air for a good 30 seconds.
I don't know if it was 30 seconds, but
it felt like it
was up in the air for a little bit, and I think the goalie should have just went in and punched it out. I'm glad he didn't, because Taylor.
Well, we saw it.
We'll talk about that later.
The goalie has some good punching skills, so
yeah, he does. Yeah, he learned from his first mistake, but not the right way. But yeah, Taylor, I mean, he did an amazing job. He fought for that ball and he headed that ball in. And no lie, I thought it was going to go out of bounds. And then it did like some kind of
Mm-hmm.
wicked curve and it went in the goal. That second goal from Weber, though,
That was a beautifully worked goal.
it was a good pass, but I think he mishit it. And he got lucky he mishit it because I think he hit that with his like ankles because I
Still
think
went in.
it went in. I'm not
Went in.
complaining. I love it, but I think we got lucky on that goal because I thought that was gonna be swatted out or something. But hey, 2-1. We got to enjoy it in front of our section.
Yep.
I don't show up and they actually score, so
I know that's an omen. That's an omen.
looks
But
like I can't go to the next game.
oh darn. No.
Well,
Yeah,
next game's in Miami, so none of us are going. So
yeah, none of us are going, especially.
Bull Stadium.
Oh yeah. So what do you guys think about that third goal?
the Lucas
Lukic
goal,
thing.
Oh yes.
he wanted that goal so bad. That guy, he wanted that one playing against his former team. I don't know if there was any love lost there, but
I mean, he
wanted
didn't
that goal.
celebrate. He didn't celebrate against.
Man,
He did a little bit.
Before his goal, that back pass that he did was so cheeky. Like I was like, no, this man is not doing what he just did. And then who was it? Taylor that passed it right back in the box to him, and then he just swatted it in the goal. I mean, that was picture perfect. Like
I've been saying it since the Vegas game. I think the Open Cup game. I think he should start.
I told David before the game
I'll argue
started,
with that. We'll talk about that later.
I was telling David, I am surprised Lukic is not starting this game because he needed this game. I think he really wanted to make a difference.
And he did.
And then we had the Owen Dam goal, which was another nice goal.
That was similar to Lukic's goal.
Yeah,
they were almost identical. The passing from like the highlights that I did get to watch, because I've watched the game back like 3 or 4 times, the passing just looked like from the highlights, not from the full game. I don't know about being there. The passes just looked really good.
I do have a question for both views. How many times have we asked for no crosses in to actually play it in the box and like shoot the goddamn thing? I think we've been asking for that since the beginning, since 2017. And
no, yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
And this game, we were actually controlling the ball great. Yes, it's Chattanooga. Yes, it's a League One side, but we were actually getting good shots inside the box. I think all in total we had like 12 shots.
It looked like they were having fun.
Even
after they went down, it looked like they were having fun. And then there was one shot, in the sequence that I really didn't get to see because of the camera work was honestly beyond horrible. I think it was Diallo, maybe. Did he have a shot hit off the crossbar or something? Or it was one of our midfielders had a shot that almost was like a world-class goal, but I didn't get to see it because of the camera. So I don't know what I missed, but our announcers were freaking out about it. So I don't know if you guys
freaking out about the whole game. So
they were.
Well, let's throw out some stats. Josh, you touched on passing. We completed 85% of our passes, which on the year we've been completing about 79, 78%. So passing was a little bit more on point. It felt like we were playing around with them a little bit, and I'm glad that we put them away. 12 shots, 8 of them on target. To Mario's point, we had 21 touches in the opposition box, so not bad. We did about 18 crosses, completed 5 or 6 of them. Let's see, 143 of the duels. And, but here's another big stat that I think that everybody's missing on our team this year. We're not allowing shots. They had 5 total shots, 2 of them on goal, 1 of them went in. Our defense is at another level right now, and I just hope that they can continue that for the rest of the season. Because if we can keep guys from getting clear shots on goal, right now we at the lowest goals allowed in the league right now at 9. If we can keep that, we can make the playoffs. So
You know what's even crazier? We don't even have Batitas.
Tito's.
Sorry, I'm looking at a little. I'm
he's
looking at
drinking Tito's tonight.
Batista. We don't have Batista in.
And Delinspierre was hurt.
Yes.
Is Torre still hurt?
Yes, I think he still is.
I don't know. Patty Siegs is back though.
Yeah,
that was
he
good
was.
to see. I saw that on FOTMOB. That was cool. That was cool to see.
All right, so I want to talk about Josh was saying. You were saying a little bit earlier about Lukic starting. I like the platooning that DeLu and Lukic is doing because both of them got a lot of energy and they're good at spurts. I think. DeLu started the game and he was pretty good on that right side. He was pretty good in the first half. Lukic comes on the second half, was electric, got a goal. I think those two working in cohesion and tandem, I think that's great. But I every game I see him playing, I'm loving this Elliot Goldthorpe pickup. We got to see him when he played against us with Lexington. I thought he was really good. He played really good the other night against Chattanooga. And
he looks like he's finally finding his role here. His first few games, I was a little like, why did we get this guy?
Yeah. He's tall, he's quick, he's good on the ball. But the other thing is they moved Jamie Weber into that attacking midfielder role, a little bit like a Juan Pablo Caffa role.
Yeah.
And that's working out great.
Weber is everywhere on the field. Sorry to interrupt. He is everywhere.
And that's the way Juan Pablo Caffa was, if you remember back in 2017. He was the attacking midfielder, but he was playing left, right, center, up front. He's that guy that I think's going to be a big difference maker for us if he stays healthy. He got his first goal with us, but this Taylor Calhera pickup's been amazing in the offseason. 10 goals in all competitions, 3 assists.
I wonder who said that was going to happen. Somebody in here said that was going to happen. I don't know who he was. He might be bald and wearing red.
Hey, don't make his head expand anymore, because Shadow Wolf might be able to see it from Germany right now. You're just looking at his
that DeLu prediction's looking a bit weak.
Hold on. He had a couple chances.
But did he score them? No.
Not yet.
You got to score them.
Not yet. Baby steps. Come on, guys.
If he messes around, I'm telling you, Lukic is going to take his spot, and it'll be deservingly so.
Lukic is playing pretty good, but I think Alex Blue, his energy in the game, you guys can't deny it. He is like that spark plug.
He's like that Kimbo Cabato type player to me.
Yes,
I think he is so much better off the bench.
And I'm starting to think that myself too. I think he would get more goals, but I mean,
if he could work an entire defense, he'd feast.
But do you see that we have Taylor, we have Weber up there. I mean, that combination by itself.
Then eventually Torre is gonna get healthy. I'm sure he'll feature.
And you guys are missing one of our other good strikers that didn't even get on the field Saturday. El Medcard didn't even get to play.
Yeah,
he was on the bench. We didn't need him, so I mean, give him a little rest. But he's been coming off the bench a lot this year, and he just quality on the ball, quality.
Simply to put it, we got a damn good team.
Oh, what? What was that, Josh?
We got a damn good team.
Finally.
Did you see? I forgot to read. The USL power rankings came back out today.
Yeah, we did. You're a little 10 minutes late on that one, but
that was in the past. That was right after the Chelsea talk and how they're going to win the Club World Cup talk. And
are they?
Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah.
All right. We'll see about that one.
The other thing is Serrato's been playing really good lately.
He has surprised me. He's big surprise. I didn't expect him to see him start. as much as he
So
has.
I was expecting him and Coley to be playing in that as those holding midfielders and a pivot between those two. But you can't take Diallo out right now. Diallo has been playing amazing. I think Diallo has taken that step up from last year where it was kind of like, he does
His
one good thing.
potential
He
was
does.
there.
The potential was there. He's taken that next step up. So Diallo, I think, has been really, really key for us there. As kind of that two-person pivot in the middle as center midfielders, center defensive midfielders. So you got to like that. So, man, we can't. This has been a real good season for FC Tulsa, and someone posed a question to us at the game. Me and Mario. I'm pretty sure it was Nick. Nick posed a question. We'll pose it to you, Josh. One word: describe FC Tulsa this year.
Put me on the spot.
Hustle. They don't stop. They hustle. They go down a goal. They're gonna try their hardest to get that equalizer, and then maybe a winner.
Mario, what was your one-word description of FC Tulsa this year?
Before the game, when that question was asked, my answer was unexpected because
That's a good one.
I was in a lot of ways, in good and bad ways. A lot of players that left, players that weren't performing at first, and then now that it's starting to link up and click, it's very unexpected, But yeah, that's my word. I was gonna change it to finally, but unexpected.
A little early for that. Finally, we still got a lot of games to play.
We're only in week 18.
My word is gritty because this team, they might not play the grittiest game every game, but every team that we played against knows they've been in for a battle. It's not, ask them Sacramento fans, how they felt about playing FC Tulsa. When you play FC Tulsa, you're going to play a game. You're going to come out. It's going to be physical. It can be dynamic at times because we play off the break. You're going to have your hands full all game, and we got a great goalkeeper, got great defense. Our team is just gritty, and we're gonna, we can grind out those 1-0 wins. Man, I don't know if you've been to fctulsa.com lately, but if you guys go to it right now, you should see the front page there. There's a go to. It's just Mariana Soler right there hovering over the front page. Look at that.
I don't see myself.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it.
Oh, I'm seeing it.
Maybe it's just for you because they know who you are.
I see the shop mini packs, and I see you in the center there with Fernando. But
it's but yeah. So we got a game coming up this Saturday. You guys got anything? You guys got anything else you want to talk about the Chattanooga Red Wolves game before we?
I'll say something real quick about FC Tulsa. The signing of Jamie Weber has completely changed the trajectory of this team. I've said it before. I think he's the best signing we've ever had.
Now,
and I will keep saying it.
I am going to say two things real quick. First, and we got to give him his kudos, and I hope he's good and he doesn't have a bid knock, and I hope he's fine for the next game. But, man, a player that everybody's going to look at me crazy and say, I don't know, Jamie Weber is probably the best pickup, but Arthur Roger, man, that man right there, compared to last year they had him more defensive. When that man run up the flanks and he plays defense as well, he is a difference changer. And he got a big knock on the back of his head, but, man, that guy, he was doing great. Any kind of cross that he did, I was expecting for it to be a goal or something like that. And he, defensive-wise, he was doing amazing too. I mean, I can't find a player. This is my second take off this. I can't find a player that I can be like, man, we need to get an upgrade on this player. We need to get an upgrade from this past game, not from the whole season. From this past game, that I'd be like, we need to sub him out. This guy's bad. This guy's not playing great. Everybody put a good foot out there. Yeah, the goalie, the first goal was a little error probably, but he learned from his mistake, and we battled.
I don't know if you got to watch this Texoma Phoenix game, but 5 goals in 42 minutes. This has been a shootout of a game. It's been a good game.
Oh, and going back to what David was saying earlier, Josh, you didn't see this, but man, Taylor got punched in the face. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what the ref was looking at. I definitely gave an earful to that side ref because I know he saw it.
Was it in the second half or?
I think it was in the first half.
It's in the
No, it was
first
the
half.
second. No, it was the second half. It was the second half.
Well, it was right there in front of us. We got to see it. It was
Because I watched probably up until like the 65th minute. And
it was
then,
the first half because it was right.
It was first half, yeah.
He literally, the ball went up. Taylor went up to try to hit the ball. He wasn't going to get it. The goalie got it. He lunged forward, hit the ball. Yeah, he got the ball first, but his forearm got Taylor right in the head.
the only injury that I remember seeing was our Rogers.
Yeah. Some people were saying that they could see a big old knot on the side of his head. And I was like, the back of his head. I was like, I didn't see nothing, but yeah, that Taylor one was a little vicious.
Yeah, it was a hell of a punch. It was a good punch. So.
He was obviously trying to score a goal.
Got to do what you got to do to try to stop FC Tulsa, I guess, huh?
Guess so.
All right, so FC Tulsa's back in action this Saturday. We'll be down in beautiful Miami, Florida. It's not really Miami, but, they'll be down there in Florida taking on the Miami FC at Pit Bull Stadium at FIU. Should be 6 p.m. 6 p.m. start time, Central Time, so 6 p.m. Saturday. It's a surprising Miami FC team. They're sitting 7th place in the East right now. They've struggled just a little bit lately. They've lost to Detroit and Greenville their last 2 games. But this is a different Miami team than last year. Last year, laughingstock of a Miami squad that won 3 games. They got rid of their head coach. They got rid of all those Italian players that they had last year and brought in all these Argentinian players this year. Francisco Bonfiglio has 7 goals on the team for them this year in league play. They have MLS veteran Sebastian Blanco running the midfield. Holdovers from last year like Bolo Akinyode and Dalton Knudsen, Nicholas Cardona holding the back line. But I know Mario's favorite player on Miami FC is Bill Hamid in goal. I know Mario loves Bill Hamid. He's got like all his kids. So.
There is one player on that team that I do like, and is Ricardo Rivera. He's from Puerto Rico. He's a forward. No goals this season, but he's had a couple of good attempts and stuff like that. But Miami, I don't know what it is with them this season. They play to their competition. If the team's good, they play good. If their team's bad, they just drop the ball. But
they've got 5 wins this year already.
Yeah.
3 last year. They had 3 wins last year. So a marked improvement.
But can they handle FC Tulsa?
I know what Mario's going to say.
Nope.
Do you know how many championships we would have if our predictions came true every year?
Yeah, I'm not asking anymore for predictions on you guys because 1, you don't give it to me, and then 2, I don't even do the chance prediction anymore because that juju.
Bad juju is correct.
That's why I don't give score predictions. It always goes wrong.
Man, I hope that we carry this momentum to Miami.
Yeah.
I honestly believe our team will.
I hope we
It
beat
was a
them
great.
5-0.
They'll be. I like it. That's good. It's a good prediction, Josh. But you can't take this Miami team for granted this year. They're tough. Um, you know, they brought in all these players. You know, from Argentina. The majority of them from Argentina. You know that has a lot of international experience. That we do we have the game tape on them? No, but then again, they played what 13 games so far, so we should have the game film. So our guys should be prepared. We got plenty to watch them. They'll score goals, so you can't take them for granted. You can't take Miami for granted. Let's see. You know, they'll give up goals though. So I mean, they've allowed 18 goals on the season. So we got a chance to go pick up some goals. Definitely need to pick up these points. It's on the road. We've been pretty good on the road this year.
I was just
But
about to say we were ranked second
Yeah.
away from home. Don't know if you guys knew that, but and I didn't mean to interrupt, but ranked second in away form this season, which it's kind of flip flopped because usually we're really good at home, but this year we're kind of like we're okay at home.
Yeah, but that'll come. I mean,
Yeah.
It could be we switch to the white kits at home. Maybe I don't know. That kind of worked this Saturday.
Kind of wish I was there to see those.
They're not bad. They weren't bad. I still haven't purchased mine, but
Not gonna buy one.
I don't think I'm not sure. I already have a couple white jerseys, and I'm like, the rotation on them are pretty bad. But no, like David was saying earlier, this is going to be. We have 2 games on a lot of teams that we haven't played to catch up. A lot of teams already played 14 games. We've only played 12. We need to take advantage of these games. Like we're going to be playing Miami this week. The next week we're going to be playing Las Vegas. That's 2 quick games, 6 points on the line that we can catch up. And to be honest, we win both those games. But right now we currently have 21 or 22
21 points with 2 to 3 games in hand.
2 to 3 games in hand.
And the big difference this year is only 28 regular season games. Usually it's
We're getting to
32, 34. Yeah.
We're in the final stretch if you think about it.
Yeah,
We're in the mid-season.
But the crazy thing about the West right now is no one's really separating themselves. In the East, you have Louisville and Charleston with 34 and 31 points. Louisville is 20 points up on Indy 11 from first to ninth. New Mexico is 25 points first place. Orange County's ninth place, 16 points, a 9-point. You know, we're just 5 points above Orange County, who's out of the playoff picture right now.
Even then, you got Lexington and Oakland right down there, 14.
Right. So I mean, you can't let up anyway because we're third place right now in the West, but there's not a big gap. So our guys got to stay hooked up, stay focused, stay on point. So with the season very quickly winding up,
you can get away from us quickly.
So we got to stay there. We got to stay on point. So I think it's going to be a good game for us. I think we're going to play them hard, play them tough. I'm expecting a W. I know Mario is. Josh wants a draw, I think.
I never want one of those. I want wins and wins only.
Wins and wins only. All right. Well, guys, you got any other talk about the Miami game?
Nope.
So before we go into anything else, but how'd you think Anthony Harper did his first game? Coming from an academy contract to FC Tulsa. You got 30 minutes of game time?
I think he got 25, 30 minutes. He played really good. It kind of scared me one play. He kind of gave the ball a little bit.
But he got back.
But he did hustle back to get back in defense. And but other than that, one thing that really, really shocked me in a great way was his resilience. You know, he could have let that one mistake ruin him, but he was standing still with the ball. You know, anytime he got the ball, I was like, oh God, like I was worried for him. He was solid. He was just like he had AB right next to him, so he was good. And every pass that he did after that mistake, it was perfect. I mean, he did really good. I was surprised the way he played, and as a you know a sub coming in, his young age, you would think that would make him freak out a little bit more. But no, he was solid in the game. I was really happy with his play, and yeah, I'm happy for him. I can't wait to see him again play again.
He's got good size too for a defender. He's not a
Yeah,
little guy. He's got good height. Um, Physique looks really good. He looks like he could be a USO defender. So, pretty good. Pretty good debut for the man.
yep.
All right. Well, just in case we don't get a record next week, Saturday, July 12th, we have a home game against Las Vegas Lights, 7:30 p.m. at One Oak Field, dollar beer section night, and then on July 16th we have a home game, 7:30 p.m. versus Monterey Bay FC. It's a corporate networking night. T-shirt giveaway. We don't know what the T-shirt is, but yeah, after we get this Miami game, we got 2 home games. So quickly that two that 2-game cushion will be caught up. So got to get points these next 3 games. Love to see 9 points.
We'll take 7.
Best case scenario, 9 points. I don't see why we can't take points in each one of those games. We beat Las Vegas already this year. Monterey is not having the best of seasons, but they're picking up a little bit right now. And Miami, they've got a couple of losses back to back, so they're going to be looking to come out hot. So,
Did you say that Monterey Bay game is a home, or is that way?
Yes, it'll be a home game. It's a Wednesday game at home. So, all right, fellas. Well,
game.
Yeah, buddy. Wednesdays
are
all
for
right.
the boys.
Wednesdays for the boys. Any other FC Tulsa talk?
Oh, those losses that we took earlier in the year, they're not looking too bad. Not looking too bad. I was thinking about that yesterday. Those losses that we ended up taking. Some of them, besides maybe the Oakland one.
The Oakland game hurt. The North Carolina game, North Carolina has been pretty good this year. The 4th in the East. Who was our 3rd loss?
Does the Jagermeister go towards our?
No, it doesn't.
So I don't know who the 3rd.
Orange County.
Orange County.
Orange County.
We should have got something out of that.
That one we should have back. But all right. Well, FC Tulsa talk. Any more FC Tulsa talk? Come on once.
No.
Angela. Got anything, Angela? Nope.
Vamos Tulsa.
Not yet.
All right. Local news, other local teams. I know Mario will probably talk a little bit about FC or Tulsa FC, but Tulsa Athletic, they're first place in the League for Clubs Mid-American Division. They got 1 game left. It will be a home game this Wednesday, July 2nd, 7:30 p.m. against FC Wichita. They win that. They win the Mid-American Conference. They played this last Saturday. They won 7-0 against Union KC. They inducted Dave Long, Joe Garcia, and Levi Coleman into the Hall of Fame. Let's see. I thought someone had a hat trick. Yeah, KB Harris had a hat trick for Tulsa Athletic. As they put a spanking on Union KC. It's been a little tough first League for Club season for Tulsa Athletic, but I think they played some really tough teams in OKC 1889, FC Wichita. It shows in the standings right now. Athletics got 16 points. OKC's got 15. Wichita's got 14. If they can beat Wichita, they win their conference and they get to move on in the playoffs. So good luck to Tulsa Athletic this Wednesday night, 7:30 p.m. at Hitz Park, at Tulsa or Athletic Community Field at Hitz Park. So 7:30 p.m. Good luck to Tulsa Athletic. Mario, you got any Tulsa FC?
Me and Angelo, we went to their match. I think they played was Rush KC, I want to say, or Rush Wichita. It was a good match. Unfortunately, they didn't come out with victory on that one. But it was a good match. And next home match, you all need to catch up. Have a chance to go watch them. It's a really good match. The girls play outside of Ascension St. John's Sports Complex. It's a really good field. Actually, I converted it. I can't wait till they have actual stands out there, but it's really good. They have an inside, outside, where they're selling drinks and stuff like that. But we'll post up some more information here online on our Twitter and Facebook page for later matches. But yeah, it was a really good competitive match. Unfortunately, they didn't come out with the W, but hopefully the next one.
Yeah. Like I said, I've said this many times in the podcast. It'd be amazing if we could have just a soccer Saturday. Women's game early, maybe the athletic game in the middle, and then FC Tulsa. Or it could be any shape format. But could you imagine if we had our own soccer stadium? All right, soccer Saturday. Everybody, one price for a ticket. Come in, watch 3 games. I think it would be amazing.
My dream
I would be tired by the FC Tulsa game.
Or maybe have a Greenwood SC team. There's so many local teams that you could just throw into that mixing pot.
My dream scenario is a Saturday night match, FC Tulsa, Sunday morning or afternoon, Tulsa FC, and then Sunday night, Tulsa Athletic or something like that. That would be epic for me. I would attend. My weekends would be soccer filled. First thing in the morning on Saturday, watch my Premier League. Yeah. Then my local professional team, local amateur women's team, and local amateur men's team to cap my Sunday night. That would be perfect for me. But hopefully down the road that can work out. But yeah. Well, boys.
I only watch one team and one team only, and that's FC Tulsa.
One last thing, FC Bartlesville, the Buffaloes in UPSL. Well, never mind. That was this Sunday. Maybe I need to look up see what they were supposed to be playing against the Little Rock Rangers to win their conference.
This was this Sunday. I don't know who won that
one.
No.
Go ahead, Josh.
What?
You were going to say something, Josh. Go ahead.
No, all I said was the only team that I watch is FC Tulsa. That's where my loyalty stands, and it will always stand there.
Hey, you can't blame me on that. We love to hear that.
We need to get a women's team, though.
We got a women's team.
It needs to be FC Tulsa, though. That'd be pretty cool.
Hopefully something works.
You never know. Never know. All right, fellas.
Holland just scored a goal.
Who? Who's she?
Erling Haaland.
Oh, they're playing.
Tied the game up 2-2.
They're playing like Portland Timbers or something.
I can't even say it. I'm not even going to try to say it. Al Hilal.
They're playing a Saudi Arabian team.
Yes.
Okay. All right, Mario.
Are we going to talk? Are we going to do some hot takes?
Hot take. Oh, it says it right there. Yep. It's
hot
right
takes it is. Go ahead, Josh. Give us some hot takes. You come in last. You
I want the first one.
Okay.
You got it.
Who's going to win the Club World Cup?
Manchester City.
Whoever Josh got to wear his jersey last podcast, you know what it is.
I don't remember that.
It is Chelsea Football Club.
Who?
Chelsea, the best Premier League. How many trophies y'all won this past season?
Hey, Josh, where's City getting all this money to sign all these players?
Are we serious?
Where'd you get all this money on some of these players?
We just gave away a penalty.
Oh.
Oh, how the mighty has fallen.
He's offsides.
All right, David, go ahead and give us your second hot take.
Second hot take. Nah, that was the only hot take I got. I was just trying to stir the pot with the Club World Cup there.
I bet you were. All right, Josh.
Hey,
go
the
ahead.
World Cup, the Club World Cup has been really good. It's been surprising. It's been pretty good.
I'd watch a TST over that any day.
Do we think Kevin's ever going to show up to a game?
Yes.
That's a hot take right there.
I got faith in you, Kevin.
Hey, they got gorillas making videos on AI. I think anything.
Those are hilarious videos. Those videos are hilarious.
That's hilarious, but man, I tell you what, I do not suggest it if you're at the weak at heart. But
They are hilarious.
They are something. But Josh, you got another hot take real quick?
Okay. Here's a hot take. Would it be? Yeah, okay. So we're in week 18. If the season finished right now, well, actually, who's your dream playoffs game? Let's say we get a home playoff game. Who's your dream opponent?
Phoenix.
That'd be fun. That
You
would
want
be fun.
First round.
Rakowski one more time.
You want Phoenix for the first round?
I want Rakowski back.
The USL doesn't do first round buys, right? They don't do this, or do they?
No.
They don't?
No, not this year. Not this
They're
year.
just straight into it.
Yeah.
I think Phoenix would be mine. Because I do want to see. I want to see Patrick again. I know he loves us.
As much as you guys want to see that, I want to have a weaker team. I want to have a lower league team. Give us Monterey. Give us Monterey so we can have a good victory at home.
Don't say that now. Don't say that.
I want to make it to the second round of the playoffs, man. I want to host the second round playoff match.
Anything could happen in the playoffs, man.
In all due respect to Patrick Rakowski, he's been a good sport. The 2 games player. So
I guess so.
He's been a good sport. So I mean,
he's had some pretty good saves, and that really makes me mad. He's had a few good saves against us.
All right. So I'll give you guys my hot take. As Josh was saying, we played as week 18. What is your guys' prediction? We're gonna end in standing wise.
I think we're gonna stay consistently in the top 3. So I could see us finishing second. I feel like New Mexico is gonna end up running away with it. Maybe. I could see us finishing second or third. In a world where everything goes wrong, we slip out of the top 5. I have never talked this confident about a team, an FC Tulsa team. So I swear, if this comes back and bites me, I'm going to be very angry.
I got faith in Caleb. He's preaching top 4. Be top 4.
I would say, like I said, top 5 lock.
I'm telling you, this Luke Spencer's.
I'm gonna say it here now, and y'all better record this.
If you stay first place, bro.
First place by the end of the season.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Mexico is going to drop off here shortly. They've been on a hot streak. I think Orange County is going to start making leaps to come up top again. San Antonio, they're iffy. I mean, Colorado Springs, I don't even think they're going to be climbing any higher. Sacramento, I think that's our big team to watch out for in the finals. But other than that, I think we can catch up. I think with our duo, our defense and our offense starting to click right now, I think some victories. I can see us going first place. I would love for us to be first place. I can't really predict 100% first place, but I'm going to say top 2.
I think the team realizes how big the games are starting to get. So we could catch fire and maybe it happens, but who knows? I think top 5 lock.
Okay. All right, boys. My last question. My Taylor predictions already came true. Who's going to be the top 2 and top 3 goal scorer of our team?
Good question. Vamos salsa.
Are you including assists?
I said goals.
Just goals?
Oh. So,
You said top
Taylor.
3?
Yep.
Taylor, Medcar, Weber.
Yeah, I'll go with those 3.
Weber, Duluth.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Taylor's good, number 1.
Weber,
We better start scoring then.
Yep.
He's so much better if he comes off the bench.
Yeah. Well, boys, y'all have anything else to say?
Nope.
No, I'm good.
All right, awesome. Well, thank you all for listening and watching the live video or watching the next day or whatnot. I really appreciate it. Do me a favor, if you have any questions, comments, if you want to see a couple players be on, I'm here, been bugging the
Let's get Jamie Weber on the podcast.
We might have him on. We might have Taylor on. If you guys want to see somebody on here, do me a favor, send us a message, comment on these videos, and let us know who you want to see. Do me a favor. We forgot about this, but our front office is going to be having a watch party at Cabin Boys for the Miami game. Come out there. Game starts at 6 o'clock.
The Miami game?
Yep, but Florida's still stuck on me. But the Miami game against Miami FC. It starts at 6 o'clock. I think they're going to be opening up like 5:30, like 5 o'clock at Cabin Boys. Fortunately, I think that place is 21 and up.
Womp.
Yeah. And then, like David was saying before, the Las Vegas game is going to be a really intense game. It's going to be what I'm calling the playoff push here now. Strive for the number 1. And that's going to be a really good match. Do me a favor. These past couple games, we've been kind of slacking on our attendance on our section, but I want to see our section full. Gosh, no more excuses.
I had a good reason not to be there.
Yeah, I bet you did.
I did.
He was jealous.
I know. Somebody else was calling him daddy.
Yo.
Like my youngest say, TOI. But in all seriousness, please share this. Like it. Tell your friends. We're going to be on next week, I hope, with some good positive news of another victory. But other than that, thank you all, David. Thank you, Josh, for finally being on. And guys, vamos Tulsa.
Vamos Tulsa.
Vamos Tulsa.
I got the Glock, mama oldest acting like he grown. Now peep the logic. I got a heap of problems. A mathematician, you see, I gotta keep it honest. A past offensive. From my childhood, I force you to forfeit. Turn snitch across over source work for corporate. The hardship is not marked for fake artists barking. The artsy astrologist, a start to your rocket ship. Soon as I change styles, the moment that y'all pocket it. And prophets' eyes prophesize giant size dollar clips for blessings. There ain't no way contested for as outsiders charging 20 G's a session.
Forward and I can't go back. Lessons that I went through, put some questions on my mental. Forward and I can't go back. The stress that I've been through, I left that in the rear view. Forward and I can't go back. Lessons that I went through, put some questions on my mental. Forward and I can't go back. The stress that I've been through, I left that in the rear view.
Yeah, outsiders in the casa.